do you tell them?
Good morning.
We are just pumping up tires. This is probably the cleanest this trailer has been since it was delivered. Javon came by last night and did a final clean on this one for me, so now we can really start diving into it. Still have to get the area back there cleaned up, but this one's ready to go out. Came in this morning and somebody had put 3 bags of trash right in front of the gates, and that bothers me. We've never had issues back here.
Hey, guess
with
what?
people. What?
Their trash there was a dump under Dove Crow.
Yep. We've never had problems with people dumping back here, so I'm hoping it's just an isolated incident. But that bothers me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't dump trash illegally. I don't expect anybody else to dump trash illegally. There's an open dumpster on the other side of the property, so
Really cool.
well, then get in the truck. He is really cold, so I don't expect people to dump illegally. I don't do it. I don't expect you to do it, and I especially don't expect you to do it by my gates. So it's garbage. So we're gonna throw that in this dumpster as well. And
Yeah.
Can you buckle?
Yep.
Thank you. We're gonna throw that in this dumpster, and it's gonna go out to the job site. Client, I'm sure, is gonna call and ask what the garbage is doing in there, and it is what it is. Pulled up and there was 2 cats eating through it, so they're gonna make an absolute mess. There's storms coming tomorrow. Storm, good storms. I have never seen on the map that the Weather Channel puts out with significant amounts of wind and rain and snow. I mean, we don't see snow here, but I have never seen Charleston in the brown. It's always a green, maybe once in a blue moon it's a yellow, but it's in the brown. So they're talking about 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour straight line winds, and yeah, so we've got a generator at the house. We've had it for 2.5 years. I've never used it. I'm gonna break that thing out of the box. I've got a brand new chainsaw still in the box. I'm gonna break all that out and make sure it's ready to go. As of the schedule, we are gonna have 2 20s available, and that's it. The 15 behind me is going out. Delfino's dumpster back there needs to get painted, and I am probably, if I have time today, if not, definitely first thing in the morning. No, I lied. We have a 20. We have a 20 and a 15. I've got to put it on the schedule, but I've got a 20 going out tomorrow, and I'm picking a 15 up. So 115, 120, and then this 15 will come available tomorrow afternoon. But if the weather stays like it is on the radar, we're not doing anything. We're going to be done early tomorrow. So I need to get all of this stuff cleaned up. I've been saying it. I just watched a video last night that we put out on a Sunday, and I said we're going to get the yard cleaned up, and I have not done anything. So that is on tap for tomorrow. It's going to be warm tomorrow. It's going to be in the 70s with all that rain and storm coming. I'm going to get this all cleaned up. I'm probably going to move this trailer right now for just back in here. Shove it back in here. The front of it, the neck will end right about there, and it still gives me enough room to get in and out. So that's going to be on tap. Eventually all of that's coming out, and we're going to end up putting it back there. But right now, this is a safe location for this. This is a pretty safe location too, but this is a safe location. If these trees come down for whatever reason, they're small enough up on the top, there may be some dings and dents on the fender, but yeah. So we just need to get everything cleaned up. I'm gonna take the tarps and I'm gonna raise them up, and I'm gonna attach them. That way there's no block for the wind, and hopefully the wind will just go right through it. But 60 mile an hour straight line winds, that's no joke. So All right, just finishing up here. I'm sure that's probably full. The air compressor is just refilling itself. Yeah, so just gonna pop the other ones on real quick. I don't have, maybe I can find where that nail is, or that hole is now. Right there, right there, right there. In the sidewall. Okay, we're gonna pull that one off later. Let's just do the, throw a little bit in that one. I need to get a air gun back, a gauge back. Richard texted me late last night and said that the air compressor, not the air compressor, the toolbox was done. So that's gonna go back in. We're supposed to go camping Saturday. Part of me wants to put the cap back on the truck and throw an air mattress down in the back end. Honestly, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be able to run a heater or run a power cord from the cab into the back. We can have heat. I think that's probably our best and safest bet. So that doesn't seem to be doing very much. I am gonna pump this other one up in the back of the truck again. This is the spare. I don't know what the PSI is on it, but I've got a feeling if that one keeps leaking the way it is, this one's gonna be back on the trailer shortly. So, did y'all have a good weekend? We had a good weekend. We had a good weekend. Elizabeth has an appointment at 12 o'clock today to see if we can get daycare for Silas. Her eye is looking real good. So, fingers crossed, she's not gonna have any more issues. Check on Silas. We're dropping this one right up the road. You good? You need some sandwiches. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down, okay? What type of sandwiches do you want? Purple. Peanut butter jelly? How many?
2.
Can we start with one? There's more in here if you want it. You gotta reach, buddy. Got it? Okay. This is the cooler that Elizabeth got me for Christmas. I kept telling her that, and part of it was true, but part of it was not true. I kept telling her I was sick of stopping at fast food spots to eat, which I wasn't. I mean, fast food is fast food. But on the flip side, I was having a hard time getting into parking spots, getting into places with the trailer. So part of that was true. So she went through and bought that for me for Christmas, and it works, especially with Silas. So it works. It's weird to sit here and look at 2 green trailers. You can definitely tell this one is far greener than that one. And this one has been used, abused, and washed, and we will throw a coat of paint on that. I do need to get some more reflective striping. Texas Pride, if you're watching, send me a roll of reflective striping, please and thank you. Here's your shout out. But we need to go through the tires and the shocks, well, the springs. We need to just kind of look at everything. This is gonna be the trailer that gets put back in service. Why? I don't know. I don't know. That's the OG that has been through a lot of weight with me. If I get bored, I will go through, add up all of the tonnages, and give you guys a roundabout idea of how much weight that trailer has hauled in 2.5 years. If I had to guess, I don't know, 30, 40,000 tons. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm kind of curious now, but that one, we're gonna get it fixed. We're gonna get it painted. This one is gonna get gone through and a lot of things done to it. And then this is gonna get moved into circulation, and that is probably gonna turn into a truck. Maybe. Maybe. So there's my plug right there in the sidewall. I don't hear it leaking. So that's gotta be enough air for today. So let's get rolling. Heading to Bristol Street right here in Somerville. Means it's at 130 PSI. So these two tires on this side are the problem childs. I'm just gonna toss this in the back seat, or the back of the truck, otherwise Silas is gonna mess with it. I had a very nice, and I still have it, it's at the house. I had a very nice, soft hose, air hose. Had a client actually give it to me. We were doing a, yeah, I can just hear that leaking. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that one fixed later. He did not use very much of this 20 yard, so probably discount it down to a 10 yard price, save him a little bit of money. So they have gone through and closed schools for tomorrow. It's Tanner and Silene will be with me. You awake? To the landfill we go. You wanna go throw that in the dumpster too?
What's it?
American flag dumpster. Or are you gonna play with it?
It's a leaf.
Oh, can you put the tarp on?
Why?
Because I'm asking you to.
It's a ladder, right?
Okay. Thank you.
Let me go check it.
Hey, watch out. This is not on anything. That tire weighs more than you do. Please stop walking between here. Thank you. Alright, as you can see, Silas and I are just at the yard tinkering. Swap tire, pumped up tires, put that tire where the mount is for it now. This is where I think this one is going to end up. It's going to give me clearance when I twist and jackknife the truck. So the truck would be like this. Hey, shh. The only problem is the gantry is not going to be able to come all the way down. So the gantry is pretty much maxed out right there unless we take the tire off. So the tarp gantry might wait. I definitely want to get the spare tire right there. That's going to be so much easier to get off, to put the spare, the one that comes off that's blown, put it on. We're going to have to rethink that gantry. He is just everywhere. So it's about 1:15, 1:30. Nope, I lied. It's 1:45. So we are done. 802 area code. Missed phone call. So I'm just going through and getting all the metal picked up. Somebody was obviously here last night making a mess. So I'm just going to kind of get all the metal in a general location, and then that's going to have to go to the scrapyard. But I'm just here tinkering and watching Silas. So I don't even know, honestly, if we need to build a mount or maybe build a mount here and here.
What are these?
Put a bolt here.
Look at what is.
Put a bolt up here with a diagonal, a smaller diagonal here. I think that's gonna be our better bet.
Mommy, look at it.
What? Can I ask why you're crawling around on the ground?
Look at this.
Yeah, it's a line of paint.
You did that?
I did. Just for you.
That's for me?
Just for you.
Can I play with it?
Sure.
Yay.
I think that's gonna be our better option. Just put a bolt here.
Mommy, I found an engine.
Put a bolt up here.
I found an engine. Over there.
Directly across.
Hi,
So that's gonna change up my measurement a little bit.
here we go. Ooh. Okay.
I think that's my best bet. While I think this one is going to be far more user-friendly and look better, I want to show you what the original idea and thought process was. So we had a welder put this on here. We were out of town. We were up in Bryson. It was in August. And he didn't really think about things because the top of the 2x2 up here hits the inside of the rim. I really wanted this on the inside so everything would sit flush. So the thought process on his end wasn't there. But I like having this mounted higher. It obviously needs to slide back, but you can't slide it back because that's where the dumpster goes. I'm almost wondering if the area here on this trailer is wider than the other one. 26 inches. I think that one might be a little bit longer. Could be wrong. That could be wrong. Been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It is longer by a half an inch, 25.5 inches over here. We've had to try to record the video 3 times. He keeps talking right in the middle of it. All right, that's good enough for what I want to do. That spare tire is... I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to disconnect, slide it back there. Spare tire will go with it. And I swapped tires over here around. We'll check on that one in the morning. But we're going to keep piddling around here just a little bit and try to get some things cleaned up. Just stuff everywhere. So if we get the 70, 75 mile an hour winds like what they're talking about, I don't want stuff to go flying. Let me see if Mr. Chris Jackson with SC Weather, South Carolina Weather. Let's see if he has updated anything. He is my go-to. If you guys don't follow him and you're in the state of South Carolina, you really need to. South Carolina Weather. So he put a post up 18 hours ago. He's going to put another post up tonight, I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, he said that check back about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and he's going to have another one. But They have closed schools for tomorrow, like I told you, so probably better safe than sorry. I'm not quite sure what they expect people to do. It's an e-learning day, which is apparently electronic learning. And if there's no power and there's no Wi-Fi, I don't know how they expect these kids to get stuff done, but I guess we will find out. So Silas and I are going to pick up a little bit more. He's in a mood, but he's rode around all day, so he's entitled to be in a mood. I know it's not ideal for him. So fun fact, we have an appointment. There was supposed to be one today, but there wasn't. The lady was sick, so we have an appointment for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. But come here. But all of the metal and the junk through here, we're gonna end up throwing it in the wagon there, the cart. And I need to kind of update some of this junk, just kind of throw it all. I think I'm gonna put it back here, but people have been back here between last night and today. People have been back here, so I keep smelling weed, but I don't see anybody. I get a really distinct odor of it right through here, but I don't see anybody. I don't really care. Like, I don't do it. I never have done it. Point blank, I don't really care if you do it, but don't do it where my kids are. Don't do it where I'm gonna be. It reeks back here. So that's a bar. We got to get Mr. Antoine so he can come and get this pillar out, and I think I'm gonna have him take that pillar out also.
He's taking this out?
Yep.
And that out?
Yep.
Why?
So we can put one of the trailers up in here.
The big ones?
Yep. Yep, whichever one we're not gonna run, we're gonna put it up in here, and I'm probably gonna put it up on that pad over yonder.
Why is this here?
That's got to get out of here. That may move down there, and we may put the trailer down here. I don't know. I don't really know. I may put all of my junk along that wall there, kind of out of sight, out of mind. And if we can get both of these pylons out of here, we can easily back the trailer and spin it, put it up on top over there, back the truck in here. So I don't know, we got things. We've been here for 2.5 years, and I almost feel like this is stuff that we should have done a while ago, but this is just cluttered. I don't like clutter.
Get all of them out.
All of what out? Well, we don't need to take all of them out. We were told when we first started renting back here by the manager to take all of this out. We could take it out if we wanted to, and I said, I don't ever really need to. That's all uneven ground back there. I can't put dumpsters there, which is true. But now that we have a secondary trailer, we may we're gonna throw it back there. So this all just needs to get gone through. All of these boxes and metal and stuff, I'm gonna get that all cleaned up tonight. All the ratchet straps, the cylinders. You're gonna help me?
Yes.
All right, well then let's do it. Let's do it. You want to get the tripod out of the back of the truck and throw it on time lapse? Let's do it. Silas wants to do it, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure that Richard doesn't need any more measurements. I'm actually gonna look and see if I have the bolt. I don't know where it would be. No, I have a bolt for that tire, just so it doesn't pop off. I don't think you and your brother have got half-eaten candy canes.
No.
Ugh.
Oh, is it here?
I don't think it is. I don't know where I would have put it, but I know I put it somewhere. This has really got to get cleaned out. There she be, right there. Hold up. Hold. Can you hold those nuts?
Yep.
How many nuts you got? How many?
2.
Say 4.
4.
Say, I'm a boy, I got 4.
I'm a boy. 4.
Good job. All right, come here. Yep, watch out for this. Don't trip on this.
Okay.
All right, come here. We're just gonna set this up on here for now.
Okay.
But it was a good idea. I mean, it was a good idea. He did what I pretty much told him to. I did not hold his hand and go through and tell him exactly what needed to happen.
I do
So,
it.
yep. And that's correct. It's not perfect.
That's
but,
correct.
Yep. Yep. There we go.
There we go. This is a perfect.
Good job, Silas. So at least that's gonna hold it on there. If somebody hits it. Over here, over here, over here. Mommy's not coming. Mommy just called me, and she's gonna go run. She's gonna go run. So we'll grab the tripod, and man, he's got a mess back here. It's a work truck. It's a work truck. So, all right, we're gonna get. Hey, can you get that thing right there cleaned up? That white piece.
Where?
And this one. There's two of them. We might throw some clown music in on this. So we'll just set you down here and make some piles. I don't know what in the world he's doing. But any of you parents. Huh? Found one. All right, well get those pieces of styrofoam, please. Any of you parents who have had to have your kids at home with you, you know what I'm talking about. Did you see those big pieces of styrofoam out in the field?
No.
Yeah, you did. They're those big white pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, can you grab those?
I can.
Okay.
Can see them.
All right. Well, here. Oh, look at. There's a screw right here. Can you grab it?
Woo!
All right. Time lapse. Here we come. I'll show you what Silas and I have been working on. Working on tires, working on getting a game plan for the trailers, cleaned up this whole area, and that looks a million times better than what it was. Not even gonna lie, and I think you guys can agree. So those 3 rolls of fencing, I'll let them go for $50 total. We're gonna move all of the hand tools and everything back in here. The wagon underneath there is absolutely full of nothing but metal. So brake parts for the trailer, parts for the truck, you name it, it is back there. So very happy with all of that. Moved the shed back there, threw some stuff in the dumpsters as I close up my tripod. Elizabeth is going to be heading this way, I think, to grab Silas. I guess I can call her and tell her to not even bother at this point. So probably doesn't make sense for her to come all the way over here. I'll call her and tell her we're almost done. Hey, you want to come with? You want to stay with me or go with mommy? You want to go with mommy? Find out how close she is. He may just stay with me. But I'm done. We're gonna get everything picked up. I'm done. Where are you at? All right, he'll just stay with me unless you want to come and get him. We're pretty much done. Well, then just go get gas. Go get Tanner. I'm just gonna drop the trailer, and we're gonna be done. So, yep, just do that. Bye bye. Oh, there you have it, folks. He's just gonna stay with me. So we are gonna get everything picked up tool wise over there. I'm gonna take the plastic bin here home. Actually, it's got a wireless, or not a wireless, it has a hydraulic up and down and a winch in and out. So I need to figure out which one goes to that trailer, or we're gonna get them in zippy bags and get them in there so I have the backup in case I need it, and then the rest is gonna go home. So the paint bucket will stay here. That can get tossed inside that brute. The other 5-gallon pail, that stuff is good, but I think for now we'll move this trailer tomorrow. This trailer will come over here. So I think we'll do that first thing in the morning. I got plenty of room to get in here. Lady Liberty is back stuck in over there. So we will hook onto that in the morning. The truck will not have a trailer on it, so we'll hook onto that in the morning. Get it over here, and then stop right now. I think I'm gonna leave the other trailer right over here tonight, so that'll work. Somerville Fire, shout out to you guys. They were obviously coming this way for a fire. It was siren after siren after siren, and they pulled into the gym and turned the lights on, honked horns for Silas, so that was pretty cool. But yep, like, subscribe, notifications on. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.